Hello there, I'm Hersha. This is my first video on YouTube. I'm going to talk about some basics on MS Word Office. So when I ask any person, a random person, and ask them who exactly created MS Word, uh, there'll be two common answers. Of course, Bill Gates or Microsoft. But did you know that Bill Gates hired two former Xerox employees named Charles Simonyi and Richard Brody, and they created the MS Word. It was released in October 1983, older than Google. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the basics. So how to create a new document. So there are two simple ways. One is press Ctrl N when you're in MS Word, or go to File and then New and select your favorite templates. So I'll show you. This is my MS Word. So I'm going to File and press New, and I have multiple templates to select from. I'll go with Plain Document. So yeah, and the next one is Ribbon. So Ribbon is like the control center for Word Online or normal. So it is where like all the features are located, like home, insert, design, page layout, reference, mailing, review, and view. That's it. Those are the ribbon. Today I'm just going to talk about home. So there are six main categories. One is undo. Undo is actually included in older versions or online versions. Not anymore. I don't see it in Word 2013. And then the second is clipboard, and font, paragraph, styles, and editing. So now I'm going to show you the undo and redo ones. So for example, I'm going to type a sentence. I am a basketball player. And for some stupid reason I don't want this, so I'll just press Ctrl Z. But I want it back for another reason. I'll just press Ctrl Y. So Ctrl plus Z for undo, and Ctrl plus Y for redo. Okay, the next one is clipboard. Okay, clipboard is the one that has copy, cut, paste, and format painter. I don't think a lot of people know what format painter, but it allows you to duplicate the organizing of a text. So I want this. I'm a basketball player after Control Y. So I'm just going to select this phrase and say cut, and then go, and I'll just say paste. Okay, I'm a basketball player. I don't know why it happened twice. Okay, but if I also wanted it in the before Control Z and after Control Y, I'll select this document again, and I'll just say copy. And paste. Normally you don't need to do it every time, but once you cut it, you can paste it as many times as you want. But if you, for example, if you copied I'm a basketball player and then copy Control Z, you can't paste I'm a basketball player again. So what is format painter? For example, I want to bullet my first sentence, I'm a basketball player, but I also want my other three to be bulleted like the first sentence. So I'm just going to select I'm a basketball player. Sorry. And I'm just going to press format painter and then select this three phrases, and now it duplicates the information. The organizing of an information. The next one is font. So font, I think most people know about this. It is how you style your text, or size your text, or color your text. Bolded italicize, underline. There's also text shadow and width of a text. So I'm going for I want my first sentence to be in a different style. So let me pick Times New Roman, and I want my second sentence to be more or in a larger size. So I'll go for 18. There it is. And or I want to shrink or increase my size without doing this font size. I'm just gonna press this increase font size, or I want to decrease it. And there is bold. So to appear this to you guys, I'll bold this and I'll italicize this. So this is 4 different ways. I did it with just one category. And I also want to underline this all text. There it is. And there are different ways to underline. So if I want some different style, like double underline or a dotted underline, it's up to my choice or your choice. And also for another simple reason, I just don't want, I'm a basketball player and I want this to look realistic. I'll just strike this out. Or it could be also, it could be really useful for your menu or something, and you want to write down some stuff and you want to scratch it out. This is the easier way. Or you don't want to scratch it, like you'll unscratch this, you'll just press that button again. And then playing with numbers. If I want a 5, so if I type 5 and I want another 5 on the bottom of this for my math equation, I'll just press the subscript button, and there it is. It's 5 under 2. Or I want to do like a square, or like 6 square. Of course everybody knows 36, but I want to present it rather than using this. It is better to do this. It's superscript. Yep. So I mean, both the enters are the same, but the difference is how neater it looks. And the next one is your text effects. So maybe I want this one to have a shadow. There it is. Or I want this to be like really realistic, like with a glow. There it is. And you could also highlight your sentence. So I'm just gonna highlight "I'm a basketball player" in yellow. And also you could change your font color. So maybe I want to change my font color according to the title. So if I just want to title this page on my header saying MS Word Office, and I'm going to change the font color to more like in the orange accents. So there it is, MS Word Office. That's about a font, and we'll move on to paragraph. So paragraph is more like bulleting your sentences, or numbering your sentences, alignments, spacings, and increase your level of your text, and also putting into columns or text directions, and they also have styles. So I'm bulleting this all the text, or if I want to change the bullet into a different one, maybe like more like this one, there it is. Or I want my bullets to be like numbers, there it is. or I want my bullets to be like multi-level list. There are different options. I'm just gonna select the popular one. See, there it is. And also, if I want my text in the middle of the page, I'll just say center, or more like in the right, or more like justifying my text. There it is. And here's the line and paragraph spacing. So I think you guys know about like double spacing your lines. There it is. Like most teachers tell you to double space your text, and this is the best one you could choose from. And there's also shading your text. So I'll go with Control Y, and I'll shade my text to maybe like brown color. That's shading my text. And also there's borders. So if I want to add some borders to my Control Z on my top, or make it as a box or a note. So I'm just gonna put it on the top, so it separates I'm a basketball player, and then you go to Control Z, and this is paragraphing. And also there's a style. So this is more like the font category. It's more like that style and font, but easier way. I mean, there are different styles. Last but not least, editing. So editing is more like finding your word, or finding and replacing, or selecting a format. So maybe I'm going to find basketball. So this, I have two results in basketball. One is I'm a basketball player, and the best part about it is this highlights where that text is. Or I want to find and replace my word, so I'm gonna go with basketball, say soccer. I'll go with replace all. There you go. Now it says I'm a soccer player. Or if I want to select my objects, so if I want to select all of them, I'll just go to select and press select all, or select like just all text with similar patterns. See, that's the only pattern you could find that differs from other text. Or there's also select objects, or like selecting an object like rather than a phrase. And yeah, that will be the end of this video. Maybe I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching this.